My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there. I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere. This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the Dreadful Whale wasn't easy. But it's safe so far. All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
Huh?
Says to find out what the eyeless gang's doing inside the Albarca.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
Holy shit! You're shot! Oh, you little shit!
I've heard a few things about the Eyeless. Some of it's strange. None of it good.
Ruins the neighborhood, that's what it does. A body don't feel safe anymore. Old Duff's hawking the new bone shop.
Feel a little like myself again.
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone shark.
Ready for my fighting ring?
Soon. They don't know how to spar yet. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. Found an old beggar to train them on. The brutes ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some... Someone's shooting at us!
Someone there?
I'm gonna have a look around. I'm the first to admit it. I'm scared. I'm there. Second, I'm scared. Something.
And where am I supposed to catch the rats to make the liquor if I'm always...
Lurk. I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. or what's left of it. The dreadful whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God? I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Dowd can explain himself back on the dreadful whale.
I'm fighting scum like you. Come back here! Get away!
I thought I had a few coins on me.
Here! Don't let her escape!
I'm with you! Let's see how you handle it!
Oh! Suffer!
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from
What
me.
in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or...
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now. And he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit. And left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
All our lives, the Abbey of the Everyman tells us to hate him.
She can see it all. The void breaking, spreading through all cracks.
This with the tattoo on all the thugs. It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you find that? I haven't seen that face in years.
What has the outsider done to me?
Sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
Some kind of trouble? In this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
Huh?
This can't... But they don't want to listen to me. Next time, I'm just
plagued spirit. The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon. The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finished the job. That smell. This must be where the Eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch. Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacobian. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir. Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... Regraving disrespects the deceased and...
Let's see. What was it? Did I imagine that? What? No, I'm sure.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Scurry in a hurry, scurry in a hurry.
Be here!
Demonstrate how I earned my officer's
Time
commission.
to collect this bounty.
You won't
Wait,
get
You've
away!
been
my
found
orders!
guilty of standing in my way.
Let her come I've been fighting scum like you since I put on the uniform.
Do that, you little shit! Protect the captain, Dick!
You think I get away so easy?
Holy shit! Bad news.
It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
That sounds lovely.
I think I saw this sign.
Stop!
I understand.
Hello? Anybody know? Think you're being quiet?
Show yourself.
I don't have time for that.
What's the holdup? I was supposed.
That's better. You aren't going anywhere. No, I've got just the thing for you. This won't take long.
Someone!
I'm with you. Damn it. I need to pee. Come on. Let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the pub later. Everything ready? Hey, where did you go?
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
Someone there. I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Once was a man. Where was I?
Meadow grass blent low and sweet.
Sean Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing, but that's not why I'm here. Never seen a safe like that before. Where the oxrush blooms. Can't fool a machine. I can play one of Sean Yun's songs with this. I just need to find one. Expensive hobby. This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast. I hear this song everywhere. It's popular. There, got both keys. The third eyeless leader must be Dolores Michaels, the bank director. I need to plan this out first with Dowd before I try to break in there.
so dead! This isn't your place.
I'm not going anywhere! Get away! I got just the thing for you. You've been found guilty of standing in my way. No use running.
You had it coming.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank. The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be days before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the Outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches tried to take the throne.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
fester like that.
Wild roses are in bloom. Let's organize an outing.
Waste someone else's time. Who's there? Keep watching. I just... Like this, don't I?
I took over the shop recently. The previous owner had an accident.
Think you're being quiet?
Why the outsider? The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. I've read he was murdered. Do you know anything?
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
I should find a seat. They're going to start the bidding any moment. Welcome. Please have a seat.
Anyway, let's get started. A reminder that all bids are final. If you leave during the auction, your bid is forfeit. Clear? Good. I have a bid of 280 over there. Do I hear more? 280 going once. 300. I have 300. Who bids 320? 300 going once. 320. 320 for an entire estate. Lock, stock, and poppy oil.
Bid here.
340 from the gentleman in the red jacket. That's more like it. 360. I have 360 over there. How about 380? 380? I have 380. How about an even 400? Do I? Aha! 400 over there. You know a bargain when you see it. 400 for this entire estate lot.
I want it.
420? Yes, I see you, sir. 420 to the man in red. Am I bid 450? Oh, we have 440 here, 440 coins for this entire lot of luxury goods? Look it over carefully, ladies and gentlemen. Note the variety of items in this valuable lot. No takers? Fine. Bidding stands at 440. 440 going once, 40 going twice. Sold for 440 coins.
Good. The poppy tincture is mine. I'm sure I can make up the loss at the bank.
Congratulations! You've won this fine lot of items from Cienfuegos Pharmacy. Please retrieve your new belongings promptly after the auction. And that's it for bidding
You
today.
feel a special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
Next week with more treasures to tempt the taste of life.
What do you think you're doing?
think I heard
As the overseers say, beware the roving feet. The only people who are found...
I got one of your father's paintings at the auction. Maybe you'd like it as a keepsake?
No, thank you. It only brings bad memories. Father's obsession with the void is what got him killed.
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal. This should be able to open the hatches.
But never fear, we'll be back on the
You
block
feel a
next
special kind of loneliness when the world treats you like filth.
What do you think you're doing?
Residents of Upper Syria District are reminded that the evening
I'll find her.
properly spent in the home of the family, and that time is earned after a day of honest work. As the overseer said,
Who's running around over there?
What's going on?
Someone suspicious.
What?
Don't let her escape! Back here! I'm with you!
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Coming off your feet. Think you're
You're done! I'll be telling this story at the office later. You ready?
This should be able to open the hatches.
Holy shit! I'm not impressed.
I bet they never expected anyone to slip through there. I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part.
You're not supposed to be here!
What?
Wait for my orders! Get to her! Let's see how it's you, bad move! Shit!
I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part. Cienfuegos was obsessed, and it got him killed. I'm in. Easy. Now for the difficult part.
Huh? Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind or something.
Nothing then.
Oh, well.
What is all this crap? What? Hey, who is...
Cienfuegos was obsessed, and it got him killed. I should be able to open some doors from here.
Hey! Who are you?
The alarm! Quick!
What?
Better safe than sorry.
Hey! Where do you think you're...
must be the vault. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A control room can move the vault into 2 places. I need to find a way to move that thing, one way or another.
Huh? I think I just saw something.
Give me a second. I'll take a look real quick.
Made a dog's breakfast. Whatever. Who's gotta clean it up? Of course. As always.
Attention. No maintenance activities on the top floor until further notice. Director Michaels has clients in her office.
Trust the Janet family heirlooms to just anyone, but your bank comes highly recommended.
I'm here to steal all your secrets, Dolores.
Attention. An unauthorized guest trespassed with your trust. Playback of this message indicates catastrophic damage to the Sentinel's head. Attention. When catastrophic car wrecks, are these things insured to staff or face lethal car wrecks for our clients?
Like to keep your secrets right where you can see them, don't you, Dolores? I hate these things. Why are they so? Good. I have the vault key. What else is she hiding? They know a way into the void. Cienfuegos sent Isla's documents to the Royal Conservatory. I need to find out what he knew. The conservatory is my next step.
Hey, Martin. Can you let me back inside for a minute? I was rushing to get out of here for my darts club meeting and forgot to turn in my paperwork.
Sounds like a fun night. Give me the new security code and I'll pop the door for you.
Code? Martin, it's me. I was in there working with you not 10 minutes ago. Let me in.
Sorry, Jonathan. Rules are rules. No exceptions. The authorization code updated at the last shift change, so you need the new one to come back in.
Fine. What's the new code?
You know I can't tell you that. You'll have to get it from Chief Pena. I saw him head downstairs to inspect the lockboxes.
Okay. Thanks. I'll go find him.
Did you register for our client?
Attention. All employees must have a valid authorization code to enter the security and administration floor. If you do not have a...
Attention security. The Clockwork Sentinel has lost track of a possible thief.
This is what I needed. Does the void really look like that?
So let's see. What was it?
Of Decree 12B-0024F. Michael's bank is Michael's client. Without his head, our Clockwork Sentinel can't discern a patron from a prowler. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. Time for the Sentinel to shut down. Thank you for visiting Michael's bank. Have a profitable day.
Somebody broke into the bank!
The Sentinel detects suspicious activity. What are you doing? Attention all personnel. The Sentinel's head has detached. It will now attack at random. Take all necessary safety precautions.
Requesting entry to the security office. Code B15D.
Last time I had a day off was in the month of ice. I'm long overdue for a day to myself.
Why is the vault moving? What's going on? Stay right there. Security wants a word with you. Security to the vault control room. Security to vault control. Please investigate suspicious activity. Security to the director's office. Repeat, security to the director's office. Robbery in progress.
I could get that vault moving with a little maintenance. That'll do it. Didn't think anyone would steal the whole vault, did you? Still in one piece, but the vault isn't. Brought you down to my level, didn't I? Now you're mine.
You and I were both abandoned to uncertain futures on dangerous streets and taken in by murderers. Dowd spared your life all those years ago, but I was taught a lesson that you still haven't learned. Some wounds stay with you, even in the void.
Give it to me. I don't have time for this.
Time repeats the same unending patterns. 4,000 years ago, this knife cut my name away. Forgotten forever. You know what it's like to lose one name and live with another. We are all made by the things that are taken from us.
I've seen the people you've twisted with your poisonous magic. You know what I want. You know I'm coming for you.
I know more than most. I know that time is bleeding into itself around you. I know that you have felt it, and you are searching for the places where the world has broken against the void. I know that Dowd is dead where you left him on a ruined ship, and you will carry that knife with you to face me at the black center of all things.
Why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me now?
I'm here because you are different. The void has found you through the cracks in your broken life. And when you cut me out of it, what will remain? What will you leave behind when you walk away?
What does the outsider want from me? Is he really gone? I have the knife. I need to get back to the Dreadful Whale. Streets should be crawling with guards by now. Nothing I can't handle.
Who's running around over there?
You won't get away!
Let's have a look.
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon, on the back lawn.
Someone there?